What's up, folks? I got a mini project for us today. I don't know when exactly I did this, but I lost the handle for our jack on the round baler. It's one of those days where I said, well, if I put it here, I'm gonna get it lost. I better put it here. And I lost it. I don't know what I did. It usually stays kind of down in here. It can slide into the inside of this frame. It can slide in right here. It usually gets a whole bunch of stuff packed around it to where it won't want to come out very easily. And I put it somewhere else. And of course, I forgot where that place is. And I have searched high and low. I have no idea what I did with that thing. Oh, I wish it would just like dawn on me, click, you know. Hasn't happened yet. So I took some measurements. I really don't want to spend 80 bucks on a jack handle when I've got some scrap steel laying around. So this is roughly a 1-inch square. It's probably metric since this is an Irish made baler, but a 1-inch square fits on top of that. I already checked. So we're gonna go in the shop. We are going to make a 1-inch square out of 2 pieces of angle iron, and then we will weld on, I think I've got some 5/8" rod. We will weld on and bend that to make a handle. So we'll see what we can do. Here's what we got to work with. Piece of 1x1 angle. We can cut that, put 2 halves together, make it a full square, and then we can kind of put this through it, weld it in place, and give it a bend to make a handle. Sounds pretty straightforward. We'll see how straightforward that really is here. So we should have, hopefully I got enough gas left in the torch. I don't know, we're gonna find that out too. All right, there we go. 2 pieces roughly the same length. But you can see we were screwing around with welder settings at one time and got a bunch of stuff on here, so we're gonna clean those up too. All right, now we're gonna drill a hole in this so that the rod can actually go through it. We'll worry about bending it to shape afterwards, but I'm gonna get a hole popped in this thing here quick so that we can put that rod through and weld it in place. Well, that stinks. There was already a little bitty hole there and it kind of shifted this off kilter, but we're just gonna roll with it. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think this bit is very sharp. I think this bit is dull. That's not cutting it. There was a little bitty hole in this piece of metal already, and it was just on the edge of where the drill bit was going to go, so I thought it would be fine. But it has shifted our hole off center, which if this was for anything else, I would care a lot. But since this is just a jack handle, you probably won't even notice it while you're using it. So we're just gonna swap this out to a, well, I'm gonna see if I got another 5/8 bit. I don't know if I do, and that's fine if I don't, because honestly, a 3/4 inch bit is gonna give us an 1/8 of an inch of gap around it to work with, as far as getting it to slide in and weld it here. 11/16, that'll give us a 1/16 of an inch. That'll work. Let's see if this one's sharp. I don't remember if any of these, or all of them, are dull or not. We're gonna find out. Get that in there. Get this realigned and clamped. All right, let's try it. Oh, that one's sharp. There we go. Now we got our hole. All right. Get the rod. We're gonna make it pretty well flush there. We'll weld that in. And then we might, instead of heating this up, we might try and cold bend it, just so that it's less likely to bend back. But let's get this kind of mocked up and tacked in place here. How should we do this? If I hold the bar, then maybe I can just dangle this on it. Yeah. There we go. Throw some weld on there here. Let me get the welder. Might be a little hot for what we're doing, but there we go. Did I turn the gas off earlier or something? I thought I left that on. Nope, I definitely turned the gas off. No wonder that didn't look very good. Yeah, no wonder that didn't look so great. That's not real perfect, but it'll be. Just for good measure. There we go. There you go, I think that'll work. Okay, I'm kind of figuring we only need about 6 inches of, ooh, I got that tight, vertical drop before we bend it for the handle part. So if we clamp it down right about there, and then if we bend it here and then leave another 6 inches, that should be enough for a handle or hand. Maybe we'll go 8. Yeah, let's grab a cutting disc here. We'll just nip this off where we think. And then the only thing left to do will be bending it. Then we'll go put it on the baler and see if it actually, see if it'll actually, boy, I can either talk or I can work. Apparently, I can't do both. There we go. Then we'll see if it actually takes the baler up and down. So, ooh, that's still warm. Let's go about 8 inches over, because some of that will be account for the bend. About an inch of that probably. Let's go 7 inches. It doesn't need to be that big of a handle. Yeah, about right here. There we go. Just trying to round those edges a little bit so that it doesn't. Oh yeah, that's pretty smooth. It'd be awfully hard to get hurt with that. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna try and find a bar to bend this with. Now the big question is, are my locking casters on this cart enough to hold it in place? Or is it gonna wanna move the, well, I haven't even locked the casters. Or are we just gonna shift this cart around the whole shop here? Or we're gonna turn the vise. Okay, well, that's not so good. Let's try something else here. I really do want to avoid heating it if I can. This clamping side is shorter, so we need to back that up a bit. That's about right. Oh yeah. You guys think our little propane torch would be enough to this? Because I'm starting to really doubt if I got enough oxyacetylene to make this work. I have no idea if this little torch has enough to do this, but I'm honestly doing this just out of curiosity to see if it'll get enough heat to do it or not. If it doesn't, that's fine too, then we'll get the big torch. But I just wanted to see how much a little torch will actually, what one of these little things can actually do heat-wise. I've used it for other stuff, but not really bending metal, but I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna give it a try, and if this hasn't done anything yet, then we're gonna use the big one. Yeah, not really. That might work. But in all honesty, I think it's gonna take forever and a day to get to enough heat to make it work. So we're gonna wheel this, you, the camera, all of it. I'm just gonna spin you around here. Drop half my stuff in the process. Thing 2, acetylene. Oxygen. That's way faster. Uh-oh, I'm losing it. We're gonna have to heat this up and then do it quick because I gotta set the torch down. It's still got a little heat to it, but that's on angle. It's not bent all the way. And see if there's enough heat left in it to finish it. Oh yeah. That was pretty decent. We're gonna let that cool. Sorry about messing up the camera here. Woo. Wow. I keep dropping stuff left. I mean, look at that. Torch head's on the ground, tape measure, my ground clamp. I mean, give me a minute. I'm gonna pick this stuff up. We're gonna let that cool off, and then we'll go test it out. And if it works the way I think it's gonna, we'll slap a little paint on it and call it good. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. That works pretty good. A lot better than I expected, actually. All right, got this bungee cord, garage door. Got her hanging out here in well-ventilated spaces here. Pretty good. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Well, maybe I did. It's a bit windy. It's hard to get this to go where I want it to. I think that'll do. We'll let that dry and we'll call it a day. All right, there we go. All painted up and working good. That's going to be a lot nicer than when I lost the handle. I had to use a crescent wrench to try and hook this thing up to the tractor and take it off to do that. So that's going to be nice having that handle working. Won't be long here, and we'll be getting into starting to do a little bit of haylage, making some other round bales, and all of the other fields that we do throughout the summer. So I appreciate y'all sticking around, watching the full video. If you made it this far, that's great. We really appreciate you. If you wouldn't mind, hit that like, subscribe button. We'll catch you on the next one, folks, and God bless you.